Ryan Straschnitzki, of course, Humboldt Bronco, but we can add to that 2028 Paralympic hopeful in wheelchair basketball. Buddy, it is great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Listen, you are in a new docuseries called Were Broncos. I've seen the first episode. It is tremendous. Exciting news. What inspired you to be in this docuseries?
They reached out, the production crew out of Regina, and I thought it'd be a cool opportunity. Instead of maybe writing a book or doing something like that, I thought maybe filming a show where people get to see where I'm at now would be a lot cooler, and I actually get to play basketball and showcase to the world that hopefully when you set your mind to something, you can make it.
I have to just quickly ask, wheelchair basketball, how is that going? I mean, it's so exciting.
It's good. It's a grind. I'm learning the sport, the ins and outs, and I'm learning from great teammates that play on the national team. So it's a grind, and I know that if you put in the work, you have the right mindset, you'll slowly make your way up the ranks.
You have shared so much of your life with Canadians, with everyone around the world. What filter do you put on with, kind of what you want to share and what you say that's more private?
Honestly, I'm a pretty open book. I tell the story like it is, and I don't hold anything back. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable on camera. This is the real me during the docuseries Were Broncos. So that's who I am, and you'll get to see moments where I'm on the bench, I'm not playing, I'm frustrated, or I'm trying to get the emotion up. I'm a little bit loud and competitive. So that's the real me. I got nothing to hide.
You've also said, and I'm quoting you, so I apologize, I'm reading, but you said a lot of people know the story of Humboldt and what happened, of course. But I think a lot of people don't really know my story and my perspective and where I'm at now. So where are you at right now?
Right now, I'm learning to grow up, right? I mean, I thought about this the other day, and going into Humboldt, I was about 18 years old, and now that I'm 26, I mean, the guys are getting married, they're starting families, they're working. And that put it into perspective. I'm like, where am I at? I'm trying to make the Paralympics. I'm getting closer and closer to that time frame. I'm building a house. I'm trying to reintegrate myself back into society and make the most of what life has to offer now.
I can't even imagine. I mean, from 18 to 26, everyone changes so much. But yeah, how have you grown as a human being?
I've learned a lot about myself. I've faced adversity outside of the accident. I've learned to live this new life in a wheelchair, learned to deal with problems that come up, and I've realized that I have a giant community of supporters, my family, friends, and people from around the world that support me and my teammates, and it helps keep me motivated. I just keep pushing forward, and it's all thanks to them.
AMI's Were Broncos, again, first episode, so excited to watch more. It is vulnerable, though, and I know the filmmaker was a dear friend of your late assistant coach, Mark Cross. I can only imagine how much trust is needed to make a project like this.
For sure. I mean, Lucas has the vision, right? He saw it, and he put it in a way that's going to be appealing to most viewers, and he's just absolutely such a great guy, knows hockey, a big fan of the San Jose Sharks, so we get to razz him a bit about that. So he's a great guy, and I'm really happy with the production crew he has, and they did a great job.
So we're obviously talking about your hopes and dreams for wheelchair basketball, of course, hoping to go to 2028 in Los Angeles. The Paralympics there will be so exciting. But you start with your actual pursuit in para-ice hockey. And I don't know if it's unfair to say you got cut from the team, but the door politely closed. That cannot have been a fun or easy pursuit. I mean, to be cut from any team is always devastating.
Yeah, so my entire life I got cut from hockey teams. I was always told I wasn't good enough, and I built up a bit of a tolerance and knew what to do next. As I grew up and continually got cut, I always found that next opportunity. And so when I didn't make the Sled hockey team, when they cut me from the team, the program, I thought, okay, well, where can I divert this energy, this competitive drive? It's got to be put somewhere. And I thought, well, I still want to be a Paralympian, and maybe the next route is wheelchair basketball.
Are you good at it? Like what was your starting? Because I mean, off camera, I was saying I tried one time air balls for days. It's hard.
Yeah, when I first started, I was good in a chair, but there was a lot to learn. When you think you're good and you play against someone who's actually good on the national team, it's an eye opener, right? It's like, okay, I got a long way to go. So you're always learning, always pushing to be the best.
And how's the culture been? Like, how have you talked with teammates? What's the reception been like?
It's been good. I mean, it's the same as hanging out on any other team. You learn people, the way they play. You start to really connect with someone on your team and learn to make good plays with them. And they get to let you have it. If you make a mistake, you get to let them have, and that's part of sport. That's that competitive nature. That's what's going to drive a winning team.
What kind of teammate are you?
I'm pretty quiet. I like to lead by example.
Okay.
I don't talk too much. I probably should talk a little bit more, but I try to just show my skills and show that, with hard work, people can follow that, and I don't need to speak in order to make a point.
Do you think that you're the same type of teammate in hockey as basketball?
That's tough. I mean, yeah, I like to think that my skills speak for themselves, but I like to be vocal out there. I like to call out a good play, a good hit, you name it. In hockey, basketball you can't really hit. You can collide chairs, but if you make a good play, I'll let you know.
How much would it mean to you to wear a Team Canada jersey in 2028 Paralympics?
I mean, it's a huge goal, but I know in my head, as soon as I get that opportunity, it's going to be okay. What's next? It's that medal, that drive, right? And it's never going to be good enough. It's an honor, but I know that main goal is that medal.
What do you hope people take away from this pursuit?
I just hope they get some insight. Like I said, a lot of people don't really know my story, where I'm at now and where I plan to be in the future. But I also hope that they know that their support, the community's support, has helped me and my teammates thrive and continue to live the precious life that we have.
2028 will be 10 years since the crash. Do you think about that?
Not really. I think it's a goal. It's a goal orientated towards 2028, and I'm going to do everything that I can to make that team. And that's the whole point of the docuseries. Whether I make it or not, I know that if I make it, that's fantastic. We can strive for that gold medal. But if I don't, there's always going to be another open door and another opportunity.
That's so wonderful. And you're training in Calgary.
Yeah.
So what does the next 3.5 years look like for you?
It's constant training. Like you said, I train at a gym called Orca in Calgary, and I'm there 4 days a week, putting in the hours, trying to do what I can to make myself a better player as fast as possible. So I'm training there. I'm on the court 3-4 times a week, and I'm doing what I can outside of the court and gym to work on my skills and knowledge of the game and try to get to that level.
So exciting. I gotta ask, are you watching the playoffs, NHL playoffs? I know we had a laugh before we started here, but give me some predictions, buddy.
Yeah, I've been watching the playoffs quite avidly. I did watch the Toronto game the other day. It's a tough one, but I think we got one Canadian team left, but being from Calgary, can't cheer for Edmonton. So my prediction is I hope, maybe Dallas. Dallas can take it. I know it's controversial, but I think Dallas is, I just want them to beat Edmonton. That's all.
Okay.
I would love a Canadian team to win, but.
I'm going to look in the camera and say, I'm from Calgary. I'm cheering for the Oilers. I don't even know if you're supposed to do that as a journalist, but it is good. It's been a fun playoff run. And I asked, Flames 2004. I know you're a big Flames fan. Hopes and dreams for them in the future.
Absolutely. They got a lot of good prospects. And like my dad told me, the puck was in.
The puck was in 2004. I am so grateful for your time, and best of luck. Folks are so proud of you in this pursuit, and Los Angeles 2028 is going to be here before we know it, buddy.
There we go. Thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.